What's going on, everyone? Juicebags here, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to take a look at the 10 most popular Stardew Valley mods of all time that still work today. For this list, we're going to be taking advantage of the Nexus Mods website and their popular all-time tab. Now, for full clarity here, although some of these mods are of utmost importance, things like Smappy are going to be required for just about any mod that I'm aware of. However, we're not going to go through or include any of these utility mods, so we're only going to be discussing mods that will directly affect your play in-game. Now, once again, that is not to say that these other mods aren't important, as they are crucial mods for mod creators and for the operation of mods. However, things like Smappy, Space Core, and JSON assets I will not be including on the list. Now, going all the way down to number 10, the Gift Taste Helper. Anytime you look at the calendar or on the social tab and you mouse over a particular NPC, it's going to list their favorite gifts for you. So, very helpful mod to allow you to make sure you're given those proper birthday presents as the birthdays roll around. Number 9 on the list would be Winter Grass. This does exactly what you'd think it would. It allows your grass to survive through the winter. I'm not including this as a numbered one, but I do feel like it was important enough to list, and that is the generic mod config menu. The generic mod config menu is going to allow you to change the settings on some of your mods from directly in-game without having to go in and mess around with any of the settings files. So although the generic mod config menu is definitely considered more of a utility mod, it is a huge quality of life mod if you're going to be playing modded Stardew Valley. Once again, another one that I want to include on the list, but I just can't get it there, and that is the UI Info Suite. This one was last updated January 16th, 2021, but I personally cannot get it to work with the current game. Now, this mod is a mod that shows the ranges on sprinklers, scarecrows, etc., and is really quite helpful when building out your particular farm and getting everything set up. However, UI Info Suite does not work in the current game, or I can't get it to work anyway. Moving on along to number 8, and this is the Automate mod. Now, Automate is awesome. If you like Factorio and you like Stardew Valley, then you're going to want to give Automate a chance. Automate does exactly that. If you place a chest, for example, next to furnaces, it is going to supply the furnace with the coal and the ore it needs. Then it's going to collect the bars, and it's going to actually distribute the bars to the proper chest that you want them in if you have your chests set up in a series. Automate is one that can bring a whole new outlook to the game in Stardew Valley, no doubt. Next up, we've got the Tractor mod. The Tractor mod is just awesome. It's exactly that. It's a tractor. Whatever tool you have in your hand is what the tractor is going to do. So if you're wanting to chop down trees, you carry an axe. If you're wanting to bust up rocks, you carry a pickaxe. All the way down to hoeing fields, to watering, planting, whatever you're holding in your hand while on your tractor is going to allow you to disperse that particular item quickly throughout your farm. Absolutely enormous quality of life here. Now, the tractor mod by default is quite expensive, so although it is a very, very cheaty mod, it's one that if you're playing through and just using the tractor mod, it's not going to unlock right away. You're just not going to be able to get it right away by the default settings. So although it does add that huge cheaty factor to the game, you do have to earn that tractor mod. Now moving on along to Look Up Anything. Look Up Anything is basically a tooltip mod. Anything that you mouse over in the game and then you press F1, it's going to give you a detailed tooltip of that particular item. So no matter what the item is that you're moused over, it's going to give you all available information on that particular item. Moving right along to the Stardew Valley anime mods. If you don't have quite enough waifu in your Abigail, then the Stardew Valley anime mods might be for you. This one is going to change all of the portrait photos and it has some beautiful artwork in it, no doubt about it. If you like anime and you like Stardew Valley, no reason not to give the Stardew Valley Anime Mods mod a chance, that is for certain. Now moving on to two quite popular ones, and these are quite popular in the cheats department, and that is the CJB mods. First off, we got the CJB Item Spawner. If you want to play the game with more of like a creative mode feel to it, and you've already gone through the game, but you really want to play through and deck out a farm, and you want to do it in a creative mode fashion, then the CJB Item Spawner could be for you. It's going to allow you to spawn in anything available in the game very, very quickly, just right from your UI. You just press I, it's going to open up that window, and if you're looking for seeds, for example, you can just grab yourself a stack of seeds right out of the CJB Item Spawner. Next up would be the CJB Cheats Menu. The CJB Cheats Menu is exactly that. It's a menu that allows you to cheat just about anything in the game. From unlimited stamina or health, to one-shotting enemies, to one-shotting various stones or ores that you're picking up, automated crop watering, setting your skill levels, any way that you would want to cheat in the game. The CJB Cheats menu is there for you. It also includes full teleportation, so if you're tired of running on over to the carpenter, you can just teleport right on over that way. The NPC Map Locations mod is quite helpful, and it does just what the name entails. If you open up your map, it's going to show you where all the NPCs are at. So very, very awesome mod, particularly when you're trying to hunt someone down and you're not sure exactly where they're at. The NPC Map Locations mod will point out all of these items for you. And then number one on the list. This one, I have a hard time even calling it a mod because it is more of a total experience. That is the Stardew Valley Expanded mod. Now, the Stardew Valley Expanded mod is pretty much an entire rework of the game. It's going to add 27 new NPCs, 50 new locations, 260 character events. It adds more fish. It reimagines some vanilla areas. It adds in additional farm maps for the basic farms. And it is an entire rework of Stardew Valley. So if you've played through Stardew Valley, you want to do something different, and maybe you want something even larger than what you already have in the game, Stardew Valley Expanded is the big enchilada. Nothing gets more of a total rework to Stardew Valley than the Stardew Valley Expanded mod. This one also gets updated regularly and is just constantly being worked on. Can't say anything but praise for Stardew Valley Expanded, as it just adds so much to the game. But that will do it for now. That is the 10 most popular mods according to Nexus Mods that still works today. So let me know down in the description below what your favorite mod is for Stardew Valley. Some of these I use quite regularly, some of these I don't ever really use at all. However, this was the 10 most downloaded from Nexus Mods. So thank you all once again, and I will see ya next time around. Take it easy.